Is that a lot of the Muslims nowadays don't
This is the problem with Shia Google, is that the authentic and the non-authentic come up when you type it in.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasul al-Kareem, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man tabi'a sunnatuhu ila yawmiddin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again to another episode. I'm your host Ismail Bullock, and on today's show we have Sheikh Assim Al Hakeem, Sheikh Salem Al Aamry, and again, last but not least, Sheikh Abdul Raheem McCarthy. And on today's episode we'll talk about what a Muslim believes. What is the belief of a Muslim? So I'll start on the right.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, wa alihi wa sahbihi wa man ihtada bihudahu amma ba'd. What a Muslim must believe is what was manifested to us in the hadith of Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him. And it's a long hadith, I'm not going to read it all. Every single Muslim knows about it, about this traveler who no one recognizes, yet there are no signs of traveling on him. White clothes, his hair is black, and he's coming to the Prophet ﷺ asking him about Islam, Iman, and Ihsan. So these are the principal beliefs of a Muslim. The pillars of Islam, the 5 we know, the pillars of Iman, the 6 that we know, and the pillar of Ihsan. If we comprehend these and apply them in ourselves, we are the proper practicing Muslims. And any Muslim must know this by heart. The issue is that a lot of the Muslims don't know them. So you've asked people, I've asked people what are the pillars of Islam, and they make mistakes.
SubhanAllah.
And the majority of them, if you ask them about the pillars of Iman, they are hesitant in acknowledging them. If you ask them about Ihsan, they say, what is this? Is a famous rock star or a movie star?
Isn't he a Pakistani cricketer?
Probably. This is what they associate
Well, yeah, I know
with.
him, his number, this and this, yeah.
So I believe that it is essential for a Muslim to know his deen and the basics, and there are so much more, but these are the basics.
And this is the evidence from the hadith, the fact that Jibreel alayhi salam came to the Prophet ﷺ in front of his companions was to teach them the religion. That's what he said, the Prophet ﷺ in the hadith, that is Jibreel, آتاكم يعلمكم دينكم. He came to teach you religion. So every Muslim has to know these basics in order to understand what is the true belief that a Muslim believes.
Every human being will have a set of belief tied in his heart, whether he's a Muslim or a non-Muslim, because this is something inherent, should be there. Even those, the communists, they have their own aqidah. Communism is ideology, it's aqidah. The secularists, they have their own aqidah.
Capitalism.
So these are different aqaid. So everyone has to believe in something is very, very essential. If I don't believe that the water will quench my thirst, I will not drink it when I'm thirsty. So I have to believe. If I don't believe that the fire will burn, I will not feed the fire. See? So this belief is very essential for the life of a human being. So the aqidah is something, so this is the formula of Iman. And these 3, they're not constant. These 3 are not, they are variables. They keep changing. So if any one of the 3 changes, product also changes. So these are 3 terminologies, inshallah, we want to keep in mind, so we differentiate that these things are not synonymous. Anyone who's using his gray matter with no
Common sense.
This is nonsense what is being taught. First of all, Islam. What is Islam? Islam, this submission to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is actually the belief of all the messengers, beginning with Adam alayhi salam and ending by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Moses was Muslim, David Muslim, Solomon Muslim, all of them, they were Muslims submitting to the will of God. And by the way, there is only one deen, one religion. So it is wrong that we say Christianity is a religion, Judaism is a religion. No. there were different laws. Inna Deena inda Allahi al-Islam. Yes, different laws, yes. But the religion is one, and all the messengers, they came with the same message.
The foundation is the same.
The foundation is the same, calling the people to worship God Almighty, the creator of the heavens and the earth alone, without associating any partners. And history tells us this Kaaba was surrounded with 360 idols. The Arabs before Islam.
One for every day of the year, huh?
Yes. The Arabs before Islam used to worship. And by the way, the Arabs, they were not pagans. The Arabs, they were Abrahamic. The Arabs, they were monotheistic. They were upon the creed of their father, Ibrahim alayhi salam. What happened, one of their chiefs, he went to Syria.
This is Amr ibn Luhay.
Amr ibn Luhay al-Khuza'i. So there he found them, they have these little idols. So he asked, what is this? They said, this is an intercessor or intermediary. So when we want to talk to God, through this. So he said, okay, give me one. And he put it around the Kaaba, and the Arabs followed. But some remnants of the monotheistic creed of Ibrahim remained. The Hajj, the Umrah, sanctifying the house of Allah Azza wa Jal, not to fight in the sacred house.
I believe they even had some kind of images, didn't they, of Abraham and his son Ishmael, I believe, at one time, hung in the Kaaba.
The Prophet ﷺ, he removed on the Aam al-Fath
Paintings.
all these paintings on the walls, he washed them, and he removed
But it just
them.
shows, like you're saying, it just further verifies what you're saying. They were, you know, originally followers of Abraham and Ismail. That's why they had those pictures.
One of the
in
things
there.
to show us this is that the Kaaba, once again, when it was destroyed by a flood, when they came to rebuild it, they refused to put any type of
Haram income.
any haram income in it, because they knew who it was built by. It was built so that pureness of the religion of Abraham, it was still in the hearts when it came to that.
Okay, well, we've come to the end of this episode. We'll have many more episodes on this topic. So as we've mentioned today, we've mentioned that the most important belief of a Muslim, first of all, is to testify that there is no true God. Nothing should be worshipped whatsoever in any kind of matter of worship except Allah. And we mentioned that Allah is the one and only God, the same God of all the prophets, of Jesus, of Moses, Solomon, all of the prophets. He is the creator of the heavens and the earth. And until you join us in our next episode, we will go further into the beautiful beliefs of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.